Hi everyone, a little different video today. I was asked to make a room tour video. So I'm gonna start that. I've never done one before, and you see my little sign there. It says my happy place. So I'm just gonna hopefully not make you seasick. I'm just gonna turn. There's my door. I'm quite close. I just have some decals on my door. And my little jingles, they're there all the time. So we're just gonna open up the door. Now, before we step in, I better tell you first, I had thought about cleaning my room before doing a video, but it wouldn't be reality, would it? If I was to clean the whole thing up and not show you the reality of my room. I do clean my room, of course, when I'm done projects, and I do what I have to do, and then I begin again. So right off the bat, it may be, oh my goodness, that's such a mess, but it's not. I'm going to bring you over here, and I'm just going to show you, these are all of the papers and stuff that I use every single day. So I can sit here at my desk and then I can grab everything that I need, create with it, put back whatever's left, or if they're little bits of scraps, I can add them into a bag. And so there's my TV, and that's where I sit my camera, and then my phone actually, and then I can turn it to my desk and do my videos. And at the back is where I keep all the stamps that I use. I do have more, of course, but I do draw from those ones quite a lot. Then I have the rulers, pencils, bone folders. My glue always sits in front unless I'm using my sewing machine. And so when I come over here, the other side of my desk, I have all the scissors, I have my paint brushes, I have just in the back there my little foam daubers, and then this tall bit here, as well as this little system here, are all for when this is all my pocket letter stuff. So when I send out pocket letters, all the stuff that I need to fill the pockets is in there. Plus I have extra, of course. And then this houses metal pieces, wood pieces, little charms, stuff like that. And it's very convenient for me, and that's what I look for when I'm doing stuff. So over here, these are just those things. It's from IKEA, and then I purchased the little drawers. But there's die cuts, and there's flu trim and eyelash trim, and then I have some Stampin' Up paper pumpkin sets in this one. In the white one, that one used to be Braden's. But I have all my lace reams in there. Let me slowly get it for you here. But I have all of those reams in there. And then I know they're all in one place. And then the other one beside it is lace bits that have been gifted to me from thrift stores and stuff like that. And there's my punches that I keep. And then I have stamps from magazines. All the magazines are in there. And then I have all my Christmas stamps in the bottom corner there. So I don't want to move too fast. So up top, I have a wedding dress, and I have bits left from my daughter's wedding dress. And in that basket, I made that from an old box. I just covered it, and that houses my what are they? Like all these bits of stuff. So that keeps them all in one place for me. And then over here, right there is my journals that have been gifted to me and that I do work in and I look through quite often. And the drawers, I have my my labels for mailing, and the fourth drawer holds all my inks. And I have charms and stuff in the bottom. Maybe they're not charms. Let me look. Nope, that's paper. Those are numbers and letters. But this one here houses all these fun little doodads that you can play with and add to spine dangles and all kinds of beauty in there. And so that's all my paper. Well, okay, some of my paper. And then I have my music box up there, of course. But when I come here, I have buttons, my ink for my mixed media. I have that drawer system there, and it houses paints and paintbrushes and stuff like that. And then the next drawer is where my cards are, and the black binder is all my long stamps. The green one is all the stencils that I have. And then here we come to journals I've made, things I'm working on. And then I go up and I just have some little knickknacks there. And then a couple of boxes up there. But this is my room. It's my space. I love it. And it all makes sense to me. And so all of these drawers house different things. Like I have a drawer for Valentine's Day, one for Easter. I have a drawer that has all little boy stuff in it. The one above it is all little girl stuff. And then I have my 3 drawers, and they're filled with flowers, different shapes, different sizes, different colors. Love it. And there's my trolley. I have all my Tim Holtz bits in the top there and on the second one. It's not all Tim Holtz, obviously. It's stickers and little ephemera bits that I have ready, available every time I need it. And I just pull it over to my desk and sit it beside me, which is a lot of fun. And it works for me. And so there, this right there, that's all of my stuff that I made that I like to mail out to people. So I keep everything in that little container there. And the containers that I have are normally from the dollar store. And that works for me. They're a nice size, and they have all kinds of different sizes. So then I have scrap paper in the bags, and my binders. That's where I house my cut and collage books. And then I have some cardstock sitting in that little thing right there. And then these are the tags that I've made. These ones were following Charlotte. And these one I was teaching myself how to hand sew. So I did those following a lady on YouTube. And then these bins here, they're from Michael's. And I have cardstock in them, and I have Michael's paper, Christmas paper, all kinds of stuff. And those 2 drawers right there, I call them my Kim drawers. They are full of stuff that Kim has given me, and I draw from it constantly to use stuff, so they're getting empty. But that's what it's all about, right? Using up everything we have. So then when we come up here, I have all my laces here, and there's my ladies, and I have laces wrapped around them. And these are bigger laces. And then the next one is my fabrics. So that's just, there's some folded, some rolled, you know. All right, so I'm gonna just turn, that's the back of my door. This hanger is beautiful and perfect. I have some little, like the frame boards and something else, and I have my Stamp Perfect is in there. And then I have this other thing here. And then I have just, well, they can be filled with anything that you need. The top one is my double-sided tape. And then I have some other stuff beside it. Great space. If you don't have a lot of storage, that is a perfect way to put your stuff, and then it's just right there. You have it and it's all good. This box, I know it's got something on top of it, but this one here, it's got my sewing stuff. If I ever start my sewing journal, then that's all the goods that I'm going to be using. So this is another thing that I had purchased a while back, and this has some creations in it, and I take from this all the time and send to people. If I'm doing giveaways, certain giveaways or whatever, then I will take from this box as well as other places in my space here and grab. And this drawer system, that's a surprise in that box. But and these drawers, I have two that are for my well, they're just really to send to people. And then the bottom one has doilies, all different size doilies. And in the top two, I use them for my coffee paper, my tea stain paper, blueberry paper, whatever. And so there I have my glues, my double-sided tapes. This is for my, this is all my hot wax stuff. And one of the altered books that I created, and I put ephemera in there. And these drawers house, the top one is my sewing stuff, the needles, the threads. The second one is embroidery floss. And the bottom one is my all my fabric samplers. So they're just pieces of fabric that I have that I put in there so that everything can stay in one spot. So I'm just going to come over here because I have this container system. Usually these are purchased for kids' toys and stuff like that, but I have them filled. I have my metals on the bottom. You saw the glues there, and then I have ephemera bits in each one. So the one with my metals in it is a very long one, which is really nice. It's good to have. And I have inks packed up there. And then up here are some of my very first journals that I ever made. And the first one's a travel journal that I filled and I wrote in that from a holiday that Tom and I had taken. So yeah, just lots of goodness. Let me pop the light on here. This room is a little bit fuller, but I'm okay with that. I have my hot glue gun, my sticker maker. This container is my, you know, for embossing, my embossing folders. There we go. That pillow is waiting to get dressed with flowers for my daughter. And then I have some stuff there. These are books that I draw from. I take the pictures out of, add them to ephemeras and journals, and so that's what they are. And that crate is filled with napkins. I had a bit of a napkin thing for a little while. And so the cupboard there is paint and all the cards that I've created. And down below is just papers and stuff that I take from as well. And those are my Christmas journals. So I usually do a December daily, and I make a couple of extra journals to give away. And I have that little crate there of stickers, and they're all from the dollar stores, Dollar Tree, Dollarama. I have some pens and markers there. I didn't like them hanging on my trolley, so I took them off and set them there instead. And then over here, I have all my fall stuff in the drawers. And the bottom one is, they're all stamps as well, some flat stamps. And then I have all my bits in here. And then all my trims I have hanging in here. And sometimes the little cardboard things break, so I will just tie around them like you see on the first one there, and I'll just tie them together and then hang them up once that happens. Otherwise it becomes a huge mess, and I'm not a fan of that. So I'm just going to turn over here, and there's my beautiful Victorian lamp and one of the books that I created. And I have 6x6 paper, and these are the papers from whatever I buy, and I use them, the brown paper, and my paper bags and stuff are in a box on the shelf, and that's so that I can keep them in one area and grab from them as I need. So you see at the window there, those are the drawers that we had painted, and I filled. The one on top isn't done yet, so that will be a one-day project. So yeah, so that's my room, and I really love it. And like I said, I didn't want to show you when it's completely clean, because that really isn't reality, and I'm going to show you that this is how it is. So I just wanted to show you under my desk. That's my Tim Holtz container. I have a bunch of different stuff in there. And underneath I have a couple of crates with my cardstock. And in behind this system here, I have a crate that has all the wooden stamps. It's just a place to have them tucked because I don't use them as often as I used to. And what does that mean? That means I need to go through them all and see which ones I do use, which ones I don't use, and do something about it. All right, so this is my room tour. Now I know that Michelle is the one that had asked me if I would do this. And so I took a few days and agreed. And I believe Charlotte Peterson is going to be doing it as well. So there's those two ladies, and I don't know at this point if there's anyone else going to be doing it. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me. Questions, comments, please leave them below, and I am more than happy to answer any of your questions. All right, God bless. Bye for now, and we'll see you next time.